y'all! Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Julie and I mostly make content surrounding topics such as mental health, makeup, as well as music. Today we are talking about music, although it does border on mental health, but mostly in regard to, human rights and social justice, which are very important topics. I'm making this video today. I announced on my Twitter a while ago that I no longer support the band A Day to Remember. I have not listened to them since learning some new information. I'm not sure exactly when it was. It had to be a few weeks ago or so, but I saw someone come out with allegations and they made a statement against Josh in the band A Day to Remember and predatory allegations against him of sexual assault. Now, as a survivor myself, I take this very seriously, and without a second thought, I replied to the thread and said, hey, I stand with you. I always will stand with the victim, and I know there's discrepancies about this. Well, why would we stand with the victim when people lie? If we look at the statistics, if we really think about it, how often are people lying? It's true, it's valid. It happens. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but imagine how traumatizing it must be to go through something like this with someone in a position of power, like a band member, celebrity, etc., and open up about a traumatic event in your life to the entire world, only to have some people invalidate you and accuse you of lying, and because they want to see evidence. The reason that we don't always see evidence is because how would we have evidence for these situations? It doesn't make sense that there has to be evidence for us to believe someone and hear their story. What I'm trying to say is I recently went on Twitter and just typed in A Day to Remember allegations and found screenshots of allegations that go all the way back to 2012. There were people talking about it in 2015. And this is the major issue. Most other bands, not all, but most other bands in the scene who've had allegations against them have kicked the alleged band member out. They have made a statement about it. They've either stopped being a band or what have you. They've addressed the issue in some way. But A Day to Remember has not addressed the issue, and it's to the point that if anyone tweets at them or interacts with them asking about the allegations and asking them to address it, like we should as human beings that care about social justice and human rights and the well-being of young girls in the music scene and women and human beings in general. For someone like me, who A Day to Remember is one of my favorite bands of all time, this is devastating, it's horrifying, it's disgusting, it's unjust, and it's just blatantly unacceptable for a band to think, well, we're a big band and we can still tour and be successful and get away with whatever we did in our past, or I don't know what's going through these guys' heads, but I feel like they're just saying, oh, that happened a long time ago. That doesn't invalidate the trauma that it caused anybody in these situations. And again, as a survivor myself, it just makes me feel sick to my stomach. Now, moving forward, am I telling you need to stop supporting A Day to Remember? No, because you're a human being, you have your own autonomy. I am not here to push my views or my personal decisions on you. Some people will still be able to support the artist. They may no longer purchase merch or music from the artist, but they may still support the artist in some way because they enjoy the music. And I am totally understanding of that. I am not criticizing anyone for that. As long as they care about these allegations, they stand with the victims and they take it seriously. My issue is not with how the listener is going to react to this. It's with Josh, okay? It is with Josh and it is with the band as a whole, which doesn't seem to think this is a problem, because that just ties into the whole boys will be boys mentality, which is very enabling and misogynistic beyond that. And my channel is a platform. I'm going to use my platform to express my opinions and address how I am feeling. And I am feeling so hurt. I can't say that I'm shocked, but my heart breaks for victims who've been in the music scene, especially young girls, especially any teenager who just was trying to enjoy music and was a fan and idolized this band. It's not their fault. It's not anyone's fault but the perpetrator of these horrific traumas. As someone who is highly trauma informed as a mental health professional and a graduate of a counseling psychology master's program, I will not stand for this. I will not allow this. I will not accept this. So you will not see me talking about A Day to Remember anymore after this video unless I'm speaking on the allegations. You will not see me talking about their music in any sense. I know I did a video on my top 5 favorite bands and I did talk about A Day to Remember. I will keep that video up. I can't say they're going to be one of my favorite bands forever because this doesn't sit right with me. It's crazy how much this really affects my view on the band, because this was a band that when I was going through a hard time, I put on The Downfall of Us All and jumped around. I will never forget at my 18th birthday party jumping around listening to that song. I'm someone who sat with friends who played guitar and we sang If It Means a Lot to You, and it was great. I'm someone on a rainy, lonely night by myself. I was blasting What Separates Me From You on my drive home, and I love their music and their talent, but every time they come up on shuffle on my phone, I feel like I'm gonna throw up and I can't get myself to listen to them. This is such an important issue because I'm sure that other fans are feeling similarly and some are confused as to where to go from here. So all I am asking is that you do stand with victims. It's okay if you have some doubt in your head, but please don't say that out loud. Please don't say, I question this victim, yada yada, because that is why people don't come forward in the first place. This is just a devastating situation. Allegations have been coming out left and right about band members, which is why I've strayed away from making music related content. But now I truly consider myself to be someone in the scene. I am alternative and emo. I am a content creator. I am a mental health advocate. I stand against social injustice. I stand for women's rights, human rights in general, and I cannot tolerate this. I cannot accept this. So from now on, I am going to do better. If you see me talking about an artist and I am not aware of allegations, please tell me, because that will be it. I just want to reiterate, I respect whatever you choose to do in this situation if this is a band you enjoy. But they need to be called out on their behavior. They need to address it. It is unacceptable to be like, we're a successful band and we'll brush it off. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I feel like I'm gonna throw up in my mouth making this video right now and I'm just shaking with anger. And you guys have seen the theme on my channel that I like to show you my emotions, because as much as these emotions are unpleasant for me to feel, they're really important, and I'm sure that many of you out there who really care about this band are going to relate to what I am saying here. So that's it. That's my rant, spoken from the heart, no script. I no longer support A Day to Remember. Fuck you, Josh. Yeah, fuck you. And fuck you, Jeremy, and the rest of the band for doing this. I cannot support anyone this misogynistic, abusive, and disgusting. So I'm gonna move forward from here and find bands that actually care about their fans and would never hurt anyone. And hopefully you're still out there, guys. And that's it. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I know this was intense. Please give it a like if you enjoyed it. I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel as well. You can follow me on my social medias, which will all be down here. My Instagram's Julie_counseling. My Twitter's Julie Counseling with no underscore. My coaching Instagram is Julie_coaching. And my Facebook page will be linked down below in the description as well. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye, guys.